What it do, Kerr? This is the start of a new series I'm doing on this channel called The Hunt for Australia's Greatest Beer. Every episode we're going to be going around the country state by state, sorting from the highest population to the lowest, finding the best beer in the state. Then at the end we're going to have a grand finale where every state competes together to find the greatest beer in all of Australia. How many states in this country? We're not here for a haircut, so let's get into it.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Yeah,
I got some damn bitches I can call. What's that? I don't know what I would do without y'all. I'm a ball till the day I fall.
yeah, long as my bitches love me. My bitches love me.
Yeah, yeah.
I could give a fuck by no hate as long as my bitches love me. My bitches love me. My bitches love me. Yeah, I could give a fuck by no nigga long as these bitches love me.
Now before we get into this, I need to lay down a few ground rules. In this series we'll only be judging the classic beers from around the country, which means no weird craft beers, no hipster shit, and of course no dumb stuff like chocolate flavoured stouts. If we can't come to a unanimous decision, majority rules. And if all three of us have differing opinions, the winner will be decided by a game of rock, paper, scissors. At the end of each episode we'll find a winner who will compete against every other winner from every other state in a grand finale. But for this, I'll need your guys' help. In the description of each of these episodes, which conveniently for you guys is just under the subscribe button, there'll be a link to a poll, giving you guys the opportunity to vote for your favourite of the ones that we tested in each episode, and then also add on your own favourite that we didn't test, and the winners of these two categories will join our favourite in the grand finale. Anyway, that's enough waffle for now. Me and the boys are very thirsty. Let's get into it. All I've got here is a little box of goodies for every beer that I could find that they made in Victoria. No craft beers and no hipster shit. Just the classics that everyone knows. So, first things first, a classic we're going to get into, the VB long neck. The VB long neck, aka the Bricklayer's Breakfast. One for you. One for you. One for me. Ladies. Wow. What do you think, senor, of this beverage?
Tastes like urea.
Senor?
Tastes like a freshly baked loaf of bread. You can't go past it. Spilled a bit on myself.
Side, I guess. Alright, which one should we go to next?
Melbourne bitter.
Here we've got Melbourne bitter, or as some people would call it, Melbourne shitter. It's alright, but of course we'll be the judge of that.
How do you know it's alright? You haven't tried it yet.
I had previous experience with Melbourne bitter. Just leave the fucking... Oh! Just leave the fucking... Oh! What a moron. Anyway, with a quick cleanup in aisle my pants, and with another suspicious stain added to my carpet, Alex was showing no signs of drowning, so we got back into our experiment. Alright, next up of course we have Melbourne bitter. As you can see, Alex is already wearing it. We haven't tried it yet, but cheers boys.
Tastes identical to VB.
That's pretty good.
Smoother one.
It's a lot more watery. What do you think, senor?
Less concentration of urea.
Milady, what do you think?
It's less concentration of urea, but the one, from what I can smell in my pants, it smells like literal piss.
Well, you smell like you usually do, like urine and cigarettes. Anyway, my opinion, it's more drinkable, a little less, concentration of urea. Would you guys all agree that it's better than VB?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so VB here, Melbourne bitter there. Anyway, it's time to get into our next one. Furfies. This one's another twisty. Cheers, ladies.
Tastes like Vegemite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like salty. It's refreshing though. You go to a pub, any pub, you get a nice pot of furphy for like $6.50 because it's on special because no one else.
Because they can't give it away.
So you can't go wrong. It's a proven classic.
Yeah, then you've got another, depending what you break, you got a whole lot more money to take to the pokies afterwards.
Exactly.
Does have a point. But this isn't the how convenient is it for the pokies test, it's the taste test. So, what do we reckon?
Vegemite, necrotic flesh, and feces.
Can't say I disagree.
I call it the trifecta.
The Holy Trinity, some would say. So what do we rate Furfies? Would we put it behind VB, in the middle, or better? I'd say...
That's right in the middle, mate.
Yeah.
It's better than VB, but I don't know if it's hitting Melbourne Bitter.
I'd say VB is better, but majority rules, so I'll put it in the middle. It's a democracy here.
Can I smoke a bit of crystal in here?
Not in this room, but in the laundry, it's alright. Just blow the smoke away from the cat.
Can't have any fun these days.
Alright, time for another lucky dip. Carlton Dry. Carlton Dry is like the modern version of a classic Carlton Draft. We'll crack this bitch open. Another twisty. Hold your horses. Cheers, ladies.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. I'd say that's very refreshing.
Yeah, by far the best one so far, in my opinion.
I have to agree. It is a modern touch on a classic. What do you think, milady?
Well, this is usually if you go to a random dingy pub and there's only like 4 beers on tap, they'll always have dry. And as a budget and calorie conscious consumer, this is the way to go because it's lower in carbs, gentlemen.
Senor?
It tastes like...
Where would we put this? Do you reckon it's the clubhouse leader so far?
Well, considering it tastes like a bad UTR, put it up here.
Well, majority rules.
Did anyone bring Coke to level me out?
We got Pepsi in the fridge.
So you brought men to a beer taste testing that does not agree with beer.
What?
I'm wheat intolerant.
Why wouldn't you tell me?
Because it's funny. Once I start vomiting and shitting everywhere, it'd be like a Max Mofo video.
Hair beer.
Oh yeah, can we bake a cake?
Get the clip out. Alright. Next up.
What the f*** is that?
Next up, we have a classic, Foster's. For some reason...
Foster's?
Yeah.
Ow.
I apologise in advance, boys, but it must be done. This is a scientific experiment.
I'd rather peel all my fingernails off than drink this.
Anyway, boys, I'm sorry to do this to you.
Maniac. It's actually pretty good.
It kind of tastes like nothing.
Why was there
Yeah.
shit in it?
Milady, what do you think?
This right here, garbage. It tastes like nothing. It's like drinking water but mixed with urea, and not the good kind.
I mean, it tastes like Ganges river water. Yeah, it just tastes like a watered down pesticide. But look at the foam that came out. Like, we poured all the other beers pretty shit as well. But to be fair, I don't drink Foster's because no one here drinks Foster's. But I mean, I was expecting it to be a lot worse. So
Honestly, me too.
yeah,
But that
it is
doesn't mean-
Foster's, so we'll be in last place though. Because this idiot crushed the can. This is the open can, which will be going in the bin probably. Ladies, finish your drinks.
I don't wanna.
Well, you don't have a choice. You thought that was bad? The next one is not going to be much better.
Oh, get fucked.
It's lager.
Crown Lager.
Couldn't you get us some Quad X Gold?
It's not a Queensland video yet. Anyway, Crown... Put that thing down, boy. Anyway, Crown Lager here was invented in 1952 when the Queen came to the country or some shit like that. They brought it in because the Queen was coming here. It tastes like shit. I mean, some people like it. My dad drinks this shit. I'll drink it if there's nothing else, but without further ado. I think my beer pouring needs a fucking bit of a reassessment. This is like an old man fucking very beery beer. We'll be the judge of that though. Ladies, start your engines.
This is why the Queen died. That actually tastes like shit. That's dead last.
Tastes like nothing.
I would drink Foster's over this.
Wait, who's the king at the moment?
Prince Andrew.
It's King Charles?
King Cursor. Anyway. Look, I've had this, last time I had this I think it was warm, it tasted a lot more horrible, but to be fair, it's not that bad.
I'd say it's definitely last, bro.
You reckon it's worse than Foster's?
I'd say it tastes like King Charles III.
Tastes like royal breast milk. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna say this.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, look.
It doesn't taste like much, hence why it doesn't taste like complete urine.
At least it doesn't have any
I can't
sediment.
say the same for Foster's.
It doesn't have sediment, so it beats Foster's.
The VB taste is pretty horrendous, let's be honest. But the culture behind it puts it in front of this shit, so.
The culture behind Foster is just genuinely hating it because Americans think we like this.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Alright, ladies.
Boom. Why do you do this? You pay me for this?
No. Oh, path of the microphones. Right, cut it out. As you can see, we've got a new hat to the collection. I think this is our last beer of the bunch. I think this is the personal favourite, and I got my money on this one to win. Carlton Draft. As you can see, Alex has got the hat on. Let's get into it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, look at the microphone.
Oh my god.
Going after.
Ow.
Last but not least, probably the clubhouse leader. Anyway, ladies. Wow, cuz.
An absolute classic. You can't beat it.
So, I reckon, out of all the ones we've tried, this is too watery, this is too beery, that's too beery, too watery, and the rest is just fuck. This is a staple of any pub you go to. It tastes great, but when you go to a pub and they have it freshly delivered and you get the big tank, you'll agree with me, boys, when it's fresh out the tank,
Mate.
this shit gassy curve. This, by far, is the winner, I think. We will all agree that this is
Yeah.
the winner.
This is the only one I've enjoyed.
Exactly. Well, no, I've enjoyed them all because it's alcohol.
You've got a problem.
It's not a problem, it's a solution.
I like your thinking.
Wow.
Alright, anyway, the winner is Carlton Draft.
Really?
I feel like there was a bias.
Anyway, boys,
Yeah, fuck my
Bottoms up.
get that up, yeah.
What does it taste like? What'd you put in?
It's supposed to feel like that.
What'd you put in?
Drain cleaner, Windex.
Oh, fuck.
Bam, and the dirty's gone.
3-year-old pitch from a Walmart.
I reckon.
You're telling me just because I got.
Alright. Everybody cleanse your palates. Ladies, in conclusion, we all agree that Carlton Draft is the best. Are we happy with the order that we've got here?
I reckon.
I would almost put that there. Almost.
They're pretty f***ing tired. Like, they're an even.
To be honest, the Foster's, it's got the notorious fucking.
The Foster's is kidney failure piss. This is watered down sewage water from Delhi.
Yeah.
I reckon they're pretty, like,
Look,
how could I do this?
I'd say I was a bit biased towards Foster's just because it's shit, but having tasted it for the first time, I think I have to agree.
Somehow it's better than Crown.
You know what, though? One thing we've proven is that the only two good things to come out of Carlton is dry and draft.
Football team shit.
Fun fact, I was born at the Carlton Hospital.
Sorry to hear.
Anyway, here is our final rankings, with left being the lowest and right being the highest. Carlton Draft was our personal favourite for our home state of Victoria, with its smooth taste, lack of sediment, and lack of urea taste.
thank you for watching this video. I hope that you agree with our ranking.
And if you don't, your opinion doesn't matter.
Exactly.
You must be aware.
If you want, you can go to your local bottle shop and try this for yourself.
We're not responsible for the tomfoolery that you cause drinking this amount of beer.
And if you want to get alcohol underage, make sure you...
Or just do a runner. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment and share. And make sure to comment down below your favourite beer. And if you're from any other state around Australia, comment your favourite beer from that state as well, so that we know for the next video. Make sure to comment your favourite beer from your state so that we know for the next video when we get to your state. And we'll see you in the next one.
Zip it.
The next state on our list is New South Wales. So if you're from New South Wales, comment your favourite beer down below and it may just feature in the next episode. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram because I'll be putting polls up on my story asking questions for the upcoming episodes. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.